is how the mechanics of the grading. So we will give a question that will that's for all the candidates. The candidates, you're given 30 seconds to think. Well, it's for the benefit of the first person who will answer. And then you will be given 1 minute, just 1 minute to answer the question. Okay? First question, dili lang naman. Warm up muna. Bigyan ka ng Christian pick-up line o kaya hugot.
Ay, game na ba?
Okay?
Dami ni John.
Sana hindi kagabi.
Bakit?
Bakit?
Para di mo iwan pagdating ng araw.
Guys, nakikinig nyo yun. Kumain ba kayo? Lakas.
Sana hindi kagabi.
Bakit?
Bakit?
Para di mo iwan pagdating ng araw.
Hindi na ba yan?
Para kang si Moses. Yes.
Okay, wait lang. Guys, narinig nyo?
Opo.
Okay. Lahat tayong answer. Bakit?
Kasi you broke my heart in 2 pieces.
Christian, move on. It's like, I put the stud in Bible stud. Wink, wink. Yun na yun.
Ito na yung gusto ko marinig. Di ko care kung anong weight mo kasi I love you just the way you are. So, buti pa yung date pinag-iipunan, pero yung pledges hindi. Hi guys!
Why did you say yes? And any word from the Lord?
Timer starts.
I said yes because I want to serve the Lord, and I mean, as a Christian naman, parang yun naman talaga yung sole purpose natin. So parang it would be weird for me to deny this. I mean, yeah, a part of me still hesitated to say yes because I was like, I felt na, oh, I'm not ready. I can't handle this big responsibility that is being an executive member. But parang na-reassure naman ako ng Lord na nandiyan naman siya to like equip me with the things I need in serving the Lord team. Exactly.
Okay, para sa akin naman, nagkaroon talaga ako to be honest, nagkaroon talaga ako ng hesitation before making a decision. Kasi marami ang factors na consider for this. So what I did, syempre, pinag-pray ko siya and nag-consult ako sa isang spiritual leader na non-SB whom I trusted. Tapos, ang ginawa niya, but any word from the Lord, ang ginawa niya, ni-refer niya ako syempre sa Bible. And nagpakita siya ng mga examples na even if you're not ready, pero if you are called and commanded by God to take this position, then you should yield or you should obey. So, and after that, I realized that that's right. So after that, I said yes.
Dapat talaga mag-no ako. Kasi parang feel ko, hindi naman ako equipped, gano'n. Pero, buti na lang, na-delay ang date namin. Kasi parang retreat thing kami ng Holy Week. And parang yung naging main takeaway ko from there was that parang, because we talked about, there's this one conversation with how the Lord felt his disciples. And if you think about it, hindi naman talaga sila equipped for the sort of ministry that Jesus does. We're fishermen, tax collectors, ay, isa lang pala yung tax collector. Pero ganun, iba yung, kumbaga, career path nila. And parang, when God said follow, yun lang, they followed. Diretso. And, when Jesus said follow me, parang parang promise na rin yun. Sama ka lang, ako bahala sa'yo. So, the equipping thing is, parang you just have to trust Him.
Actually, start ng school year, sure na akong mag-no pag-iras ko. Kahit, I think, simula na second sem. I think, may sarili akong reasons, I mean, considering siguro yung personality ko or yung alam kong weaknesses ko. But, parang over the course of the past weeks or the past months, siguro dinil lang din ni Lord through the events that happened, through yung mga realizations ba. And after talking with my mentor, yun din, nakita ko na this can give me growth in an area that I know I really need to grow right now. And kasi I always have this feeling din na I can give more, in particularly with SB. Pero yun nga, parang mas priority kasi ang YF talaga for the past years. And yun.
Ako nung una pa lang talaga, ang pinaulit ako. Pero, ayun kasi thesis na. Pero umunod sa akin si Lord, parang wala pinapakita sa akin na sign na huwag mo kasi. Pero, yung nag-consult nga din ako sa kuya ko, sa local church, and sa mga grupo ko doon, ay pinupush nila ako. And somehow, master ko din si Lord in SPN sa pagiging sa school din siguro. And ayun, sobrang tagal ko nang talagang pre-prepared. Tapos, in this year, sana matuloy.
Lahat ka ba na siya? Siguro kasi, galing na rin sa Bible school, parang nakikita ko talaga yung sarili ko in any, parang kahit saan pa ako dalhin ng Panginoon na magsiserve sa Kanya. So I think SB is just one way of, parang isa sa mga avenue kung saan mas makapag-serve ako sa Kanya. Tapos parang knowing din na UP, parang open university. So I think it's a good opportunity na magpagamit sa Panginoon kahit sa ganito klaseng university. So, ayun, parang why would you say no, di ba? So, yun din siguro.
What is your major strength and how will you utilize your strength for the fellowship?
So, I think my major strength is I love being with people. So parang in other terms, I'm outgoing. Kung hindi shy, I love talking to them. And so, paano siya magagamit? So how can I utilize? Yes, inulit ko. Hindi, I mean, syempre SBCF is a fellowship comprised of people, syempre. So I can use that strength to connect with people, mga musta, and I think that's an important element. And in line na rin doon yung kunwari, I'm willing dahil I love being with people naman, okay lang sa akin na sumama sa mga organizing events, sa pag-prepare, kasi para sa akin, joy ko naman yun.
Ako din, medyo similar kay Bianca, but mas ko siguro sa pagiging patient with dealing with people. Ayun, kasi parang gusto ko laging masaya lang, and as much as possible, ayoko ng conflict. So, siguro sabi ko major strength siya kasi para maging peaceful or at least especially sa mga times na tension, malaking tulong siya. And yun, siguro pagiging mindful sa iniisip ng iba. So yun, parang patience and parang in relating to others in general. Kayang makipagkapwa-tao.
Ako, ngayon, at this point in my life, marami akong time. Ayun, marami akong time. Kasi ngayon, low ako. So, major in SB ako ngayon. Tapos, I've talked to my mom na hindi na ako kuha ng extra classes when I go back to finish my thesis. So, 3 units lang ako. Thesis siya, so mabigat. Pero, marami pa rin akong time. So, mahilig ako gumawa ng, routine tasks are okay with me. So, yung kunwari sa prayer team ngayon, yung every week na mangulit ng tao, paulit-ulit siya. So, other people might find it boring, but I actually have fun. So, yun. Grunt work, mostly. Like the boring things that other people don't like doing, I actually enjoy.
I think major strength ko is comfortable ako working as a group. Na I think one of my strengths is coordinating with people. But over time din natutunan ko rin kasi relational ako tao. So usually if may conflict, nagsasubmit ako para walang away. But nakita ko rin na if there are some things that need to be said, natutunan ko namang sabihin yun. Lalo na kung it will be for the betterment of the people or the team as a whole. So, yun, I think yun din yung pag-utilize.
Mas nakaka-work ako sa mga limited number of people. Ayun, mas comfortable ako sa mga ganong mga situation. Tapos ayun din, yung mga mechanical thing, kunyari, mag-set up, pagawa ng papers, and ayun din, mas nag-comply din. Okay din ako mag-comply sa mga conflict, and mag-agree ako na parang magsisettle kami, parang mag-comply kami sa oras.
Siguro my major strength is that I like interacting with people, like when I feel like I believe that I'm a good listener. I like hearing people's experiences and things like that. I try my best to like help them out in whatever situation they're in. And I think also I'm like willing to do anything naman as long as it's like edifying or
What is your major weakness and how will you overcome her?
Major weakness ko talaga yung time management. Yun. Siguro, nagsastruggle din talaga ako kasi yung time ko na pag-uwi, yung biyahe ko dahil nga uwian ako. Parang marami talagang oras na nako-consume para sa travel time ko. And tsaka yung course ko, which requires me to do things na parang hindi basta sabi mo matatapos mo ng ganito kasi tahi-tahi, makina kung nagkaroon ng problema, so kailangan lagi mag-adjust. So, I guess yun, I have to learn to manage my time really well and prioritize things talaga. Kasi minsan pagod na kasi sa bagay, shift agad sa ganito without being able to accomplish yung dapat na nauna. So, yun, I think time management. Pero parang kay Ate Ana, I have to set routine and sanayin talaga yung sarili ko na pag sinabi ko tapusin ko ito ng by this time tapusin.
Major weakness ko ay insecurity. Kasi, well, most of my peers are a lot better than me at what I do. Like even in my course and things like that. So like if someone comes to me with a design project, sometimes I think, why me? Like, I can refer you to this person who's much better than me. Things like that. So, I guess also because I'm kind of proud, so I feel I have to reach a certain standard. And that's also why I almost said no. But, like I said kanina, God's our enabler. And, well, we only have, ang magagawa lang naman natin yung part natin. So, for the rest of it, we have to trust na lang na when He works through us, parang satisfactory yung magiging product. Kasi if we pray about it, if we lift it up to Him, then yun na.
Isa major weakness ko ay finding the right balance of doing my responsibilities and sa ministry ni ACADS. But yun nga, sa org or sa YF and yung sa ACADS. I think naging weakness ko siya kasi mas comfortable ako or mas secure ako sa serving in the YF, serving sa SB rather than kung paano ko nakikita yung sarili ko performing with my ACADS. But alam ko rin na yun nga, student leaders, so student pa rin talaga muna. So how will I overcome it? Na talagang yun nga, basic naman siya pero I think it's really yung discipline na mahirap. So, setting aside time to do what I have to do sa academics and para well spent din yung time at hindi mababawasan yung walang ma-compromise.
Ako major weakness yung pag-interact sa large number of people. Ayun, kapag na-expose ako sa mga ganung mga situation, mas madali akong mag-panic and parang nag-scramble yung mga thoughts ko. Ayun, so how will you overcome your weakness? Siguro mas maging exposed sa mga situation na to and ayun, pray about it kasi si Aegis naman yung magbabago sa inyo.
I tend to get easily distracted at times. So, in relation to like prioritizing things. And yun. But I think my way of like overcoming this weakness is the fact that I know that the work that I'm doing is of like greater importance than the other things that I prioritize over it. It's yun na if I keep reminding myself of that I won't end up getting distracted and doing other things which are like less important.
Para naman sa akin, I think in line na rin siya dun sa sinabi ko sa strength na I really like being with people. This is sa mga major weaknesses ko is hindi ako confrontational and minsan na nagiging attack ko is nagiging passive-aggressive. Kaya naging super negative yun kasi nakikimkim yung negative feelings inside. And that's not really good. So how do I overcome it? Siyempre, it's more of an internal thing. So alam ko sa sarili ko na dapat mas maging assertive and dapat pinag-pray na if ever sasabihin na review gently and loving.
How is your personal relationship with the Lord?
Ano kami ngayon? We're good. We get to talk a lot more than last year. So, medyo mas nagiging close, ganun. Well, a lot more kasi like, mas may mga pinapagawa siya sa akin, ganun. So, parang, we get to work with each other more. Like, hindi na siya, it's not as one way as it used to be, I guess, where I just complain all the time. Lord, give me this, Lord, give me that. Na parang, I feel I've been listening to Him more now, recently, compared to before. And, yeah, we're good. We get to talk a lot. It's one of the fun things about being Loa. I have a lot of time to spend with Him.
Siguro a year ago or a few months ago, siguro nag-struggle ako sinasabi ko na I'm doing what I can and I'm having faith in God kung ano man ang mangyari. Pero parang meron ding part sa akin na parang hindi ako motivated to do as much as I can. Kung saan niya ako nilagay kasi parang may hard feelings pa rin. But parang na-work yun through talking with people. And right now, I think the Lord is dealing with me yung mga things na uncomfortable sa akin. But also, parang na-realize ko rin what it really means to have faith in God and anong itsura nun in terms of how I handle the things na binigay niya sa akin.
Ako personally, for the past sem, siguro, I've been in my lowest, since sa UP, kasi ayun nga, overload, tapos, puro laboratories. Pero I've been struggling. Nag-struggle ako to pray with Him, to pray and stay connected. Tas yung for the past month, nakita ko yung mga gusto niyong pagawa sa akin, katulad nung sa youth sa local church. And ayun, pati din sa family.
Earlier in the sem, I was a bit distant with him. But recently I've been trying to get back to him kasi parang I realized na it's something that happened to me before. Yeah, sometimes it's true, but I always run back to him naman kasi I realize na I need him. And sometimes I hope, parang there are times when the reasons why I come back to him is because I go through like certain like situations, but there are times also that I realize na rin kahit na without encountering any grave situation na I still need you naman, even though I feel parang I'm not in a situation that's as drastic as before.
I think I'm in the point sa relationship ko with God na I completely trust Him. Walang doubts. I talk to Him a lot. Nag-usap kami day and night about everything that I do during the day. Pero I'll be honest na marami pa rin akong pagkukulang. Like, hindi naging regular ang Bible reading. And I believe that I should invest more time with God and at the same time seek things that are edifying sa akin.
To be honest, I've been struggling. Kasi, you know naman what happens to our family. And parang maraming times na parang, okay, parang nangyayari nagiging sumbungan ko siya. Hindi in a sense na parang like a friend or yung the usual na parang worship, thankful, parang all this time, parang kaya ako nakikipag-usap, parang I really try to find time na aspect sa Panginoon kasi parang feeling ko kailangan ko ng retreat, parang gano'n, parang sa lahat ng mga nangyayari, sa lahat ng stresses, doon sa family, parang nagiging tubuhan siya. So, medyo inconsistent. Sabi ko, pag okay yung times, hindi. Pag hindi, yun, sagad naman. Parang kaibigan, tinatakpan mo na pag kailangan mo. So, I guess, I have to work that out. And really find time na maging consistent sa Panginoon through the
What is your family stand in relation to your involvement in especially your involvement in the exits?
Basically, alam lang ng family ko na nasa SB ako. In terms of involvement in SB. I think it's the same, hindi ko sure kay Kuya Sap, but sure ako kay Josh na, I mean, I think it's, hindi namin sinasabi lahat to avoid further strain siguro of kung ano na ang meron. And I think it's parang discernment or something na para hindi magkagulo lalo. So, parang although alam nila na SB kami na nag-lead, but yun lang. Parang hindi down to the specifics.
Sabi nila okay lang daw. As long as hindi makaka-apekto sa ACADS. Ayun, kasi sinabi ko naman, ma'am, nag-overload ako para mas magaan next year. So, sana, ayun, so hindi makaka-apekto yun sa ACADS mo. Depende pa kung papasa pala. So, ayun. So, ayun din, kasi gagawin, kasi magkakaroon ng magpapalit ng leadership sa local church namin. So, parang mangyari, parang next generation naman. So, ayun, sana, sabi nila, pag-balance daw yung sa local church and sa SU. Yung kaya.
For me, okay naman sila. I mean, they're happy that I'm in a community of fellow believers naman. So, they support me naman in whatever I do here in SB. As long as it's not, they support me naman no matter what. As long as it's not illegal.
Sa akin, supportive parents ko, especially na sister ko kasi from SB Manila. So, nakita naman nila yung naging effect ng pagkakaroon ng Christian community na sa sister ko. So, from up process sa pagiging member, actually, parents ko talaga nag-push na kasi talagang parang, punta ko ng Big F. Bakit ko ng pledge? Chara, joke lang. Dito, hanggang naging team head sa missions, very supportive parents ko sa naging activities. Pero, naging struggle lang kasi nung sinabi kong na-nominate for EXEM, dun sila hindi talaga complete ang support. Kasi para sa kanila, hindi ko raw kaya, sabi daw nila. Yun. So, kailangan siyang pag-usapan extensively, intensively, basta gano'n, severe, gano'n. Tapos, okay na siya. Supportive.
Sa akin din, supportive din sila kasi sister ko din is pero medyo hindi na din sila ganun ka. Kasi parang yung parents ko, hindi naman sila as in nangyayari sa mga pinagagawa ko sa buwan. So parang supportive sila to the extent that they allow me to go sa mga DOP, yung mga extracurricular na. Basta yun lang din, hindi makakaharang sa ACADS. And yun, I must know that what to prioritize, especially masyado ng heavy yung mga org works. Kasi yun, di lang daw ito yung org ko. Pero next year, ito po.
Actually, I thought they wouldn't be supportive, but they are. Ano kasi, like, nung first year ako, di ako pinapayagan ng big F kasi daw late, ganun, kailangan maghatid sa akin sa bahay, gusto na I mean, may ganung factor that there. Like, recently, minsan tinatanong ko ng nanay ko na parang, punta ka na namang school, SB na naman. So parang, oh! So parang I was kind of scared that they wouldn't be supportive, but they were. And that made me really happy. Like, they both just told me separately that, you know, if kung sabi ni Lord, let me go.
What are the factors or obstacles that may hinder your efficiency in fulfilling your role as an ex?
Since graduating na nga next year, siguro yun, yung ACADS, dahil nasa thesis. Kasi mas rigorous yung thesis sa course namin. Kasi nga, ayun, puro field work. And then, yung sa leadership din sa local church, ayun nga, parang may plano nga na mag-face ng mga next generation na mga youth. Tapos, siguro yung pag-interact ko din sa mga co-exec. Siguro ano lang, sa adjustment phase lang naman siguro. Pero in the midway, mga pag-adjust na.
One obstacle would be kasi ACADS. Na-realize ko lang na graduating na rin ako next year. But yeah, I think in terms of like the load of ACADS, kind of towards the middle of the second and final exam, I think that's one of the things that will prevent me from being as efficient as possible. Like, yeah, the timing of things depends. I mean, it's, anyway, you can't really adjust and estimate yourself to your student. So,
Sa akin, syempre, ACADS din. And Lord willing, graduating din ako next school year. Pero yung naging problem sa akin, behind ako sa mga majors ko kasi hindi ko siya nakakuha sa CRS. So, yun. So, anong nangyari, titira lang ako sa FAN next year kasi puro majors na. So, mas sabing heavy siya. Kaya. Tapos, isa sa mga factors pa is medyo marami din kasi akong extracurricular dito sa UP. So, I think magiging factor yung pag-manage and pag-balance ng lahat ng mga
Sa akin din, kasi pare-pareho naman kami, ACADS din. Hindi ako graduating, pero hindi kasi yung third year naman. Yung third year kasi sa amin daw yung parang, pag nalampasan mo yun, madali na lang daw yung fourth year. So parang medyo nakakatakot siya pakinggan, pero by God's grace siguro kakayanan. Kasi yun yung magtatayo na kami ng mga sariling store, marami na ipapalik sa inyo. Tapos, time management pa rin siguro kasi nga yun, nagpe-pray ko pa rin talaga na mag-boarding house na para hindi na rin ganun kalayo yung hinuhuyan.
ACADS din, kasi thesis, gano'n. But then again, parang thesis na lang talaga yung class ko. Kaya naman yun, kinaya mo. So, kaya yun. Kinaya mo, ikaw din. Yun, so, tingin ko kaya. Nakatakot, pero kaya.
Yun din. At I think yun yung pinakamalaki ko talagang magiging obstacle kasi in line din doon yung siguro yung friction ko with my parents. Although, hindi naman din sila sobrang kontrabida. I mean, baka kasi na-imagine nyo, no? Iba lang talaga upbringing nila and mataas ang standards. So,
How are your ACADS now? And if you would become an exec, how would you balance your academics and your commitment as an exec?
yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I'm enjoying my subjects naman kahit na right now, I'm enjoying my subjects kahit na medyo bumibigat na siya and stuff, but yeah, so I'm doing well pa rin ako. And well-learned balance ACADS and exec. I think, again, with the scheduling thing, I mean, like the student don't really have the power to like schedule specific exams and then, but as much as possible, like if I can prepare beforehand, I can plan out beforehand what I can do first so that hindi rin ma-hinder yung whatever commitment I have with it. Do what you can. Yeah.
Okay naman din ACADS ko as of now, based on. Pero isa sa mga naging promise ko rin kasi sa parents ko na talagang ACADS will be the #1 priority. But at the same time, if ever maging exec, ina-acknowledge naman na commitment din yun. So, same lang din sa answer ni Ate Sai na scheduling, na practically speaking, for example, may event ng SB dito at alam ko may magko-coincide na parang gagawin sa school, then unahin mo na yung sa school para hindi rin maging conflict sa magiging event or meeting sa SB.
Sa akin, yung ahas ko ngayon, mga sa mga nakakaalam, 6 units. So, more majors, and so far, na-enjoy ko naman siya. So, yun nga, medyo nakastruggle yung isang subject kasi dami yung pinapagawa ng prof. And yun na yung pinanggalingan ko ngayon, field trip namin. So, medyo nakaka-stress na yung mga pinapagawa niya. Pero once na matapos naman na yun, okay. And group work kasi siya, so yun. Nakaka-stress yung group work. Siguro next year, since nabanggit ko nga kanina na medyo mas pahirap na siya, I think I have to learn to balance my time and yun, priorities din siguro. Magpa-prioritize ng mga bagay, especially yung ACADS, kasi yun na rin yung number one rule ng parents, dapat hindi mag-conflict with ACADS yung mga extracurriculars.
I don't know my ACADS are. Out of school yun. Ako this time.
For next sem.
For next sem. Wait, so far so good naman sa ACADS. For next sem, time lang na like I'll probably just have to promise myself na hindi exceed. Like if I have 10 hours for school things, hindi pwedeng mas marami yung SV kesa thesis kasi kailangan ko na talaga graduate. Pero wala naman akong ibang gagawin. So, yun. I think I have a surplus of time talaga.
Right now kasi ayun, 4 na majors ako tapos isang PI 100. Actually, so far naman na-expect ko kasi sobrang ano ba? Sobrang makalat ako. I mean, pero so far okay pa naman. But I think challenge is I think it will always be the same sa akin na yung discipline talaga. And yun din yung how I will balance my academics kasi yun din talaga yung kailangan ko pang matutunan. Na if I set aside time, I use that time for pag-aaral talaga. Siguro kinakabahan lang ako dun sa isa kong subject kasi may reputation yung prof na nanguhula. So hindi ko alam kung how I could. Basta ang mindset lang is do my part and yun, stick to that.
I'm literally dragging its feet. And kung alam nyo, 1 year pa lang ako overload. So very stressed. So next year, I'm expecting a lighter load. And ayun nga, dahil nga, na-expect ko ding mag-exec and sa thesis. And yun, how will you balance your academics? Kung magiging exec, syempre, mas ipa-prioritize ko kasi we're part-time students naman and full-time Christians.
How do you handle criticism?
Okay, sige, i-admit ko, syempre, nasasaktan din naman pag nakikriticize. Pero generally, okay naman ako sa criticism. Pinakaseryoso na, basta, pag nag-criticize yung tao, sana parang pag-usapan natin ng maayos, maririnig ko side mo, maririnig mo rin side ko, tapos ayun, very civil. And pag nakita ko naman kung saan ka nang gagaling and tama ka, syempre, I'll accept defeat. Defeat talaga, joke lang. I mean, I'll accept my mistake naman. And as long as yung pagsasabi ng criticism din is lovingly, hindi judgmental, ayun, wala namang problema yun.
Yun nga, since ayaw din ng conflict, parang medyo negative siya. Pero, okay, bahala. Isipin mo. Pero, I mean, sa akin kasi, yun siguro pag alam kung sino yung nasa side na tama. And willing naman ako makinig kung ano yung explanation bakit ako criticize na or what. Pero yun, I'm so willing to accept and sanay na ako ng dalawang parang kasi alam ko naman I have a lot to grow pa and parang marami pa ako matutunan. So, accept and learn and change for the better.
I actually don't know how I handle criticism. Kasi parang there are times when I take it really well. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's really something I should improve on. And then sometimes, I don't know if it's the tone or what, sometimes when they say things, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. Yung parang, I'm not sure how I handle it generally. Because if I look back and I think of specific instances where I have been talked to about things, I don't know like which thing happens more. But because there's criticism and then there's constructive criticism, which is like these are your points for improvement. While criticism is like you're wrong, you're worthless, you're like this, you're like that. Na parang minsan sobrang personal na. So I probably handle constructive criticism well and the other sort badly, I think. I think I'm generally the sort of person who likes learning things a lot. Like, I do know that, because I'm used to being one of the younger people in my group, so I have lots of mentors that I learn from. I'm used to being the one being taught things.
Siguro sa akin, mas may weight yung criticism kung kilala ko kung kanino siya nanggaling at it's someone na hindi naman mataas ang position, pero someone that I respect and look up to. Pero kung nangyayari yun, I think I always try to see muna bakit niya nasabi, saan siya nanggagaling, and usually naman kasi may grounds naman talaga yung pinanggagalingan niya sa experience ko. But I also so yun, tinatanggap ko yung view niya. Basta katanggap-tanggap. Pero I also tell my side of it. And wala pa namang situation na sumabog ang sitwasyon dahil sa criticism. Pero hindi ko rin siguro alam kung like kasi kung kanino lang naman yung nanggagaling, usually it doesn't really affect me. Siguro ang hindi ko alam is paano kung it's just or criticism lang for the sake of it or naninira lang or what. So hindi pa naman nangyayari yun, eh, hindi ko naman inaantay mangyari yun.
Pagkikinggan ko siya kasi ayun nga, katulad na sinabi ni Joe. So may basis naman siguro kung ano yung pinag-criticize niya. And ayun, siguro kung makikinig. Siyempre kung napakinggan ko yung criticism mo, ayun, it's a good way, it's a space to be, to develop, ayun. And siguro mag-usap tayo kung saan tayo mag-meet.
Yeah, I guess initially I'll always feel bad when I receive criticism, but later on, once I realized that criticism is meant to help me be better. Parang I accept it rin naman. I try to understand both the side of that person or whatever. Pero it depends rin on the criticism, I guess, like the manner in which it was given, or like the time, and also like the person who gives the criticism. I guess matters. Pero like ultimately, it's as long as it